get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 28-13, the final score. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they've reached halftime, all tied. 17-all is the score. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Quick throw, taken in.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Jaguars offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He's across midfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Up the middle, here's Etienne. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jaguars move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the zone read, here's Daniels. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second down, Lawrence. That is out quickly into the hands of Kirk. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. A tough spot here. Third and long. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On second down, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Third and goal. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So with a fourth and goal looming, we reach the end of the third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders have tied it at 17.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with first and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Now here's Lawrence. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Lawrence now on second down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lawrence now. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's ETN. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Here's Bigsby. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Davis going in motion. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point is good. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed pass.
This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Inside the 30. Terry McLaurin. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on
Delay
top.
of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion. They'll run. It's Etienne. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.